Now, this is a comforting thought for you, especially if you live near one of these things. But America's fleet of nuclear reactors is rapidly aging, posing a serious problem for the country. And this is according to a Friday report from the Energy Information Administration, otherwise known as the EIA. Now, EIA's report notes that nearly all nuclear plants in the U.S. started operating between 1970 and 1990. Gosh, that was eons ago. Now, this means they're aging fast. Well, I'm aging fast too, but that's another story for another time. Anyway, this means they're aging fast and will need to renew their original 40-year operating licenses before 2050. Most of these reactors are only designed to function for a maximum of 60 years, and the U.S. isn't building new ones fast enough. The U.S. nuclear energy fleet and American global market leadership is clearly at cliff's edge without new capacity given the current trajectory of premature plant closings and likely licensing-related plant retirements. And this is according to David Blee, Executive Director of the U.S. Nuclear Infrastructure Council. Now, the EIA's report estimates that 25% of currently operating U.S. nuclear electrical generating capacity will be forced to retire by 2050. So that's 33 years away. That's still a long way off, but gosh, time flies. But that is also another story for another time. Anyway, I digress. We do not subscribe to the EIA's doom and gloom base case scenario with regard to no new capacity additions beyond the 4 under construction VC Summer and Vogtle reactors. That's Vogtle, V-O-G-T-L-E reactors, Blee went on to say. With 8 new reactor licenses either issued or are in the queue at the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, that's the NRC, and a spate of state-of-the-art innovative small advanced reactors moving toward licensing, we believe new nuclear is positioning to meet the need for new capacity posed by retirements and electricity demand. Well, sure, he'll paint a positive face on that. Absolutely, that's his business. Oh, I don't know. Would I worry much about this? I would not too much. Maybe a little. Maybe if you live near one of these plants like in Oswego, New York, or anywhere else in America where nuclear plants are located, you might want to consider that maybe they're getting old and they might be a little faulty. Then we do have Hanford up in Washington, which, of course, we don't hear anything about that in the last few days because, well, everything's okay up there now. There's no leak in that collapsed tunnel. There's no need to worry. And I will knock it off with the sarcasm, folks. Anyway, this is always a point of concern. Nuclear energy is very useful to us, but these plants do age. And there's always the possibility of problems, big problems. And I still remember George Bush pronouncing the word as nuclear. Nuclear. It used to drive me nuts when I heard him say nuclear. I used to yell at the TV, no, it's nuclear. As he'd say, nuclear. We're going to talk about our nuclear plants. We've got a strategy for them. Anyway, folks, enough. I've taken enough of your time. I'll leave you a link to this article so you can check it out in its entirety. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if I could be so bold, I'd ask you to please check out the links to, I'll have a couple of songs I want you to hear from my music catalog and also to my books. And these links are down in the description area below the video. God bless you, folks. I truly appreciate you tuning in. And this is Jim signing off. I will see you soon.